Hey everyone, so just want to make a quick video on a potentially awesome find. So what we have here is a 1983, I believe a copper 1983 penny. Um, it's kind of funny to think uh, you know, this was only found because I was trying to do a quality check on just like a large sale of copper pennies, trying to clean out what I thought was uh, you know a timely I was trying to get out of having a whole lot of copper pennies out of my collection, and these are all just Lincoln Memorial cents, so 1959 to 1982, assumably 82, and they had all been sorted, machine sorted to make sure that they were all copper. And these machines are pretty cool. They're fairly accurate, and by like pretty wonderfully accurate, and they can separate the copper and zinc pennies very quickly. So I was able to put together quite a large hoard, if you will, of copper cents. And this is sat in buckets for over a decade. And I was just like, we need to get I need to get that get rid of some of these buckets. And so started looking for a way to get a sale on them, and was lucky enough to find someone who was interested in purchasing them. So, and with copper prices on the rise, it was great timing. Anyways, fast forward to last 2 years ago, actually, believe it or not. This 1983 penny was part of a pile that I was sort of fishing out by hand as I was going through all the cents to make sure no zincs were in there. And it just was one of those things where you find a nice little pile of 1982s that don't quite look right, or 1983s and older and younger. So it's just like randomly seeing this stack of 1983s, and I was really looking at them for the DDR to see if just by luck I happened to have a double die reverse. Didn't find any, but then it dawned on me to like, well, this one looked a little different than the other ones, so why not give it a flick test, right? So I flipped it to see what the ring was like, and accidentally also dropped it on the table. Yeah, lots of mistakes may have been made in the identifying of this penny. But it in the flip test, it definitely rang more like a copper penny than the zinc thud. And same thing when it struck the hard surface, it also rang more like a copper penny. So that prompted me to go and put it on the scale. And to my kind of like surprise, well, actually, not necessarily, because I sort of had a feeling, if with all those other things happening, that maybe this might have been a copper penny, but it does weigh 3.1 grams. So it's just kind of like, wow, this could be a copper penny. And it's just kind of amazing because, again, like I said, the journey to potentially identifying this has been so random. Well, I guess not random, but lucky. And at the same time, I'm kind of annoyed. I can't go back now, but I have hand sorted, machine sorted like 10 million pennies, something like that, over the course of this hobby. And I have definitely not scrutinized over the 1982s. For that 1982 small date D, I think it is. So the one that another area where probably could have potentially tried to look for that one. And to say that this is a lucky find, I think half of the collection, the pennies that I had, I did not do this type of a. I mean, I did a QC for sure to make sure that no zinc pennies were going in the lots going out, but I didn't do like this type of a check on any of the 1983s that may have been pulled from that those previous lots. So this is about, maybe half of the total coppers that I went through in the history of, my time collecting these. So who knows, maybe I accidentally sent out a other transitional 1983, or could have come across one of those ones, so it's kind of a funny thing. And proportionally, it's just lucky that this one happened to be in the lot where I was doing more of a thorough QC than the other ones. But anyways, I thought that was all kind of fun to just kind of get like a little history on this one, because it's all super lucky. I could have totally just not checked, could have just been in a hurry and seen it was in 1983, and then that would have been it. I would have gone back to the bank, and who knows if someone else would have been able to find this one, because I don't know, without something like a machine sorting for copper, if people are really even massively looking at such a rare potential error to be coming out of the mint. Anyways, I hope that you found that interesting. For me, I'm like kind of floored that this possibly happened. And I think the next steps are, it's been basically in a coin flip for 2 years. I move in at a snail's pace for anything coin hobby related, usually, at least at this time. So the effort was to try and get this graded, I think 2 years ago, and I am slowly warming up to that. No, it's just, it's been really it's funny. Nothing kind of moves quickly. So, kind of a fun new update for this as well is that I finally have a subscription with PCGS, and the submission is, I'm going to be putting this coin in the mail this week. So that's February 2023, just 2 years later from finding it. And yeah, I'm really hopeful to see what happens, and I'll probably be making another video. So definitely like the shipping, and then when it comes back, to find out what happens. So if you're interested in this type of a story and the whole coin journey, definitely keep an eye on this one. But that's it. I think, I mean, just in terms of luck, I'll also say that the place where this coin was stored also saw a leak this past year. So I am feeling motivated to get this one graded and then figure out the next steps, because it was stored in a cardboard box, and that cardboard box, like, we found that it had, it was like water was coming up the side. So it was just, a lot has happened, and we are very grateful that the leak didn't make it to where the coins were in that box. So yeah, time to send this one out for grading, and then to maybe take the necessary steps to keep it safe. So and let me just quickly get this whole thing set up, and I'll just show the weight. But yeah, other than that, I mean, let me know your thoughts. It's I found this to be kind of one of the more crazy situations, but I mean, it's all it's all fun when it comes to coin hunting and and that sort. I mean, again, and just for clarity, when I say going through large amounts of copper and zinc, these were all just coins purchased from banks. So this, although not like a true circulation find, this was pulled out of circulation. So I thought that's pretty neat. Let me know what your thoughts are. Just gonna quickly get the scale turned on and get the penny out, and just to quickly show that the actual weight of the penny and all that stuff. So, and I think a lot of people have been like, why are you putting this on the scale? You don't need to, and also like that you don't really need to wear gloves and all this stuff. I am just trying to be careful. Don't want to put metal on metal. I don't know if that actually will do anything, but again, so just gonna take that off one more time just to show that it's teared. So I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I welcome the comments. I'm looking at this and thinking it's like maybe a red brown. It looks pretty nice. Looked at it under a pretty powerful loop. Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary on that coin. So really hoping that, it comes back one real. That'd be great for the price that this is going in for submission. That's the first one. And then secondly, just that hopefully it grades kind of high. All right. Again, like I said, thanks for watching. Potentially found a transitional, copper mint error. Very excited to see what we find from the grading that's going to happen, and hopefully get it back in like a month or two. Thanks for watching.